Hello folks, my name is Mark. Welcome to my channel, and today I have for you an unboxing and initial inspection of my new backpack. It's the Osprey Talon 26 liter, and it came in this box, and I've already opened the box, but I have not opened this bag that the backpack comes in, so I haven't really opened it yet, other than to look at it through this bag. Now, this normally sells for about $170, and it was on sale. I think it was $135, pretty close to $150 after tax. And I did buy it directly from Osprey, their online website. Now, I've got a couple of backpacks now, and this is meant to replace one of them. Now, I have, let me just show you. This is my CamelBak Rimrunner 22. My brother gave me this, or I traded him, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago, and it's been a really good backpack. It came with a water bladder in there, and it's been great. I like the design of this backpack. I feel it's a little bit small. I mean, I kind of like how small it is, but it was a little bit small. And so the new one is a 26 liter, slightly larger than the 22. And really the only thing that's kind of worn out on this backpack is these elastic pockets on the side meant to hold your water bottle. And they're still there, but they're kind of baggy, kind of loose, you know, a little bit torn up. And so I hope that this Osprey Talon 26 will take the place of that Rimrunner 22 as a lightweight, easy to pick up and put on hiking backpack. And I've never owned an Osprey backpack before. I've owned very few backpacks. I think it was about 2 years ago, maybe a year ago, I bought this other backpack, which is the Shimoda Explore V2 35 liter backpack. And now this backpack is designed for photography gear, carrying around photography gear, and it's a great backpack, but it's kind of big, it's kind of heavy, it's kind of bulky, and I don't really need to carry around a lot of photography gear a lot of times, so this isn't the best backpack to grab every single time. Sometimes it was better to grab the Rimrunner 22, and the Rimrunner 22 needs to be replaced because it's getting old. All right, so let's see about unfolding this thing. Now, I did briefly go to a store, the Sportsman's Warehouse, an outdoor type store that we have here in Salt Lake, and tried one on, kind of grabbed it up and looked at it real quick, and opened the zipper, and I didn't really spend a lot of time with it, but I said to myself that, yeah, I think that'll be fine as a backpack. So I don't really know too much. Oh, I'm knocking my lights over. I don't really know too much about it. Obviously, I can't even open it up. Anyway, I'll have to show you with a different camera because this camera is only going to look down. But you've got side pockets for water bottles and whatnot. Now, Osprey's a well-known brand. I totally expect this to be a quality product. They have a lifetime warranty, evidently, with their products. So if you ever have even any kind of issue, you know, they'll stand behind it and fix it. Now, I didn't mention it, but this is the medium large, extra large version. Evidently, they have a small medium size and a medium large, extra large size for basically every bag. And like this would be a 24 liter or something like that if it was the smaller size. So I definitely got the bigger size. All right, let me try it on here. All right, here is that Osprey backpack. Maybe you can see it a little bit better from over there. But it has nice large, very large pockets on the side for your water bottle or rocks. Who can say? There's a little pocket up here. Very nice. And then a snap. And I believe this is for your water bladder. Like maybe a smaller size, 1 liter, 1.5 liter. And then the main compartment is here, somewhere here. It's all covered up by a sleeve. Oh, it has double zippers. That's why I couldn't find it. But anyway, I guess they call this a bucket mouth or something. But anyway, just a large opening inside there. No pockets. Now there's the back fabric inside is kind of loose and baggy, and I thought that there was a pocket in there somehow, but I have yet to figure out how to get in there if there is a pocket. And then there's this one, kind of a mesh pocket up at the top, good for holding your stuff inside there. And you know, that's about it. I guess there's some little pockets on the waist belt. So I put this on a little while ago when you weren't looking and made some adjustments to it. But basically what you want to do, and I'm not an expert, so if I get it wrong, forgive me. But get your waist belt adjusted and have it resting down on your hips, right on the top of your hip bones, bearing the weight. And then you can adjust your shoulder straps. Bring them in, kind of tight, but not too tight because the weight is on your hip bones, right? And then you might do this one just to hold them together. And then after that, your lifters. And I don't pull anything particularly tight. And that's how I wear it. But you can adjust this up and down as you like. All right. Well, not really a review because I don't know much about the backpack, but you'll be seeing me wear it here and there. And as time goes by, if you have a question or something, I'll be happy to answer it concerning the Osprey Talon 26. I put some clothes in there, kind of fill it out a little bit. After holding this backpack in my hands for a few more minutes, I realized that I had it completely wrong. This front compartment right here, I think this is just for like wet clothes, damp clothes, or something like that. And your water bladder compartment is back here between the backpack and kind of the frame of the backpack. And in fact, the fabric on the inside is loose for that very reason. The pocket is from the top. And I remembered reading the reviews that this was the weak link of this backpack and water bladders. It's like the space to get your water bladder in there is very narrow, and a large size water bladder like this 3-liter Big Zip Evo, I had a really hard time fitting it inside here. It's a struggle, and the pack is completely empty. So I guess it would be recommended to go with a smaller type water bladder. But let me go ahead and try to get it in there on camera, and you can see the struggle that you have trying to get a full-size large water bladder in there. And it may go off camera, I'm sorry, but basically I just have to wiggle it in there side to side. Well, all right, so the second time it went in easier than the first time because I had practice. And then there's a little clip and a little strap that you can use in conjunction with the plastic handle to hold your water bladder in place. And of course I didn't connect the hose, but you'll have to do that. So let me go ahead and get it out. Now, it'd be easier if it was drained down. You know, you drank some of the water. But basically I had to put the pack on the ground, or, you know, on a flat surface, and pull it side to side, wiggling it out, making sure that nothing was bound up. The little things get bound up there. And you can see it's coming out. But it is not an easy thing to do. And now I remember people saying how impossible it was to do if you had stuff in your backpack. So imagine you're hiking, you've been hiking all day, your water is empty, you stop somewhere, you get water, you have to take this out. It's empty. It'll be easy, but then you got to put it back in, so you have to take everything out of your backpack to get it in there, and then continue your day. Now my use case is I'll pretty much always be at camp when I start out, so I can fill it up, and my pack will mostly, you know, I'll be at camp, I can empty it easily, and I'll be able to fill it up and get it in there. And I typically use this for a couple days. I don't typically fill it up very often. So anyway, that's the weak link of that backpack as far as the reviews go. And as you can see, it's kind of a narrow space to get it in there. Let's try to put in, it's about 1.5 liters. I dumped out half the water, so 1.5 liters. Let's see if that's easier to get in there. Yeah, right off the bat, goes in quite a bit easier. All right. Here's with the water bladder in there. It's a 3-liter water bladder. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.